Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cosmic Gym in Maribel as we get set for. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cosmic Gym in Maribel as we get set for the opening night of the 2015 Trinidad and Tobago Amateur Boxing Championship. This is where it all begins as the preparation heats up for the 2016 Olympics, and from here on, the boxers will be vying for that spot to represent Trinidad and Tobago. So it's going to be tough and hectic next next couple of days of. It's going to be a tough weekend of boxing here for the boxers, because it's also nice to know that most of these boxers are vying for the bragging rights of champion in their own right. So it's going to be a 5-bout card on tonight. We have a couple familiar faces that we have grown accustomed to, and there are some new faces that we will be seeing over the next couple of days. So as we get set for the opening bout, and this is in the 75 kg category. In the red corner, we have Dylan Gilbert from Sun City, and he is coached by the legendary Wamba, and he is in the red corner. And coming out of the YTC, the Youth Training Center, we have Maurice Musa. We have seen Musa on numerous occasions, and Musa is a boxer who can hold his own. Gilbert, on the other hand, a boxer with quite a lot of experience. So it's going to be interesting to see how Musa comes up against Gilbert. Now remember, these boxers were in training for quite a while, and this is the first night they will be in action. So we're going to be looking for some ring rust. We're going to be looking for those who are not in tip-top condition. But all in all, the next 4 days, we will be witnessing top-class amateur boxing. And as I said, this is Acts 25, the station for the official station for the Trinidad and Tobago Amateur Boxing Association. And we are here, and we will be here actually for the next 4 days to bring you all the action. So that's the start of the first round, and we already see Gilbert back against the rope. Musa trying to land with the left. He's trying to go to the body. A right hand from Gilbert. And Musa needs to be careful because he's not standing firm when he goes backward, so he has to be a bit careful going back if Gilbert should land a punch. But so far it's Gilbert who seems to be landing the cleaner shots. Musa, both boxers' guards are held very high. Musa just dropping his guard slightly. So Gilbert stalking Musa. Musa looking to get in range. Guard held up high. A lot of movement there by Musa. A left hand to the chest of Gilbert. But Gilbert seems to be focused. A right and a left from Gilbert again to the head of Musa. So you're seeing Gilbert keeping that left hand into the face of Gilbert. Again, a good right hand, and Musa back up against the wall there, but coming out nicely there is Musa. Both boxers in the middle of the ring. Gilbert trying to get into the midsection there of Musa. This is a 3-round contest here. Musa still a bit not connected with clean punches. So far, Gilbert definitely piling up the points here in this first round. Right to the side of the face of Musa. Musa comes off the rope nicely there, but still Musa needs to start throwing punches that is landing. Actually, none of his punches have landed so far. Ten seconds remaining in this bout. Definitely the judges will give Musa the edge here. Musa, a shot there to the midsection there of Musa. And a right hand to the side of the head of Musa. And Gilbert definitely coming on strong here in the 9 seconds. And that's the end of the first round here in this first bout. Maurice Musa of YTC, the blue, and Dylan Gilbert. Definitely Gilbert had the better exchange there in the opening round. We saw a lot of punches coming from Musa, but nothing really that is going to put him on the scorecard. So I would say from my standpoint, Gilbert walking away with that first round. So both boxers in their respective corners being given some added instructions. Remember, this is Axe 25, the official station for the Trinidad and Tobago Amateur Boxing Association. As we open the championship, the national championship, right here at the Cosmic Gym, the mecca of boxing in Trinidad and Tobago. So that's the start of the second round. Looking at Musa there, let's see if there is any adjustment after speaking with his coaches. Let's see if he's going to do anything differently. Again, we see Gilbert with the right hand cocked very high and stalking him with that left hand, keeping that left hand in the face of Musa. Gilbert there looking to go into the midsection. Musa goes in low, but again tying him up there is Gilbert. There's a smile on Musa's face. I don't know what he's smiling at. Again, a solid right hand there from Gilbert to the side of the face of Musa. A right hand from Musa. Another right hand. Musa needs to close the angle. A lot of movement. Again, a miss there from Musa, and Gilbert connects. A left to the chest of Musa. A good right hand to the midsection there, and Gilbert comes in there with a left, and he backs Musa up against the rope. And Musa is going to be given a standing 8 count there. It definitely caught a stiff right hand to the side of his face. Musa seems to be showing signs of tiredness. Definitely feeling the effects of the heavy punches from Gilbert. Again, now the problem with Musa is trying to protect his face but leaving the midsection open, and there is where Gilbert is scoring a lot of his punches. When he hits to the midsection, he opens up the head. And again, we've seen some lefts and right, and again another barrage of punches here from Gilbert. And should Musa receive another 8 count, that will definitely be the end of this encounter. And he should get some relief time here because it's coming to the end of the second round. But definitely not an impressive round here by Dylan Gilbert. Musa definitely will have to stage a dramatic comeback here in the third round if he's to walk away with a victory here. But so far, Dylan Gilbert showing good signs, good technique, and good punching ability. And Musa, I don't think Musa really is in this bout thus far. Taking some heavy blows to the midsection, that is Musa. And I think that is what has have him winded thus far. So we get set here for the third and final round. In this, the first bout, again, as soon as Musa comes in there, he receives a straight right to the side of the face. And Gilbert continues to keep that left hand into the face of Musa, making it difficult. Musa, again, a lot of movement, again, a left jab there from Musa, a right, stiff right hand to the forehead of Musa. Again, a good right hand again from Gilbert. Gilbert seems to be growing in confidence here as he backs Musa up against the rope and he connects with the left. Again, up against the rope, and Musa, a lot of wild shots there, and he's being tagged there by Gilbert. Again, a right hand to the midsection of Musa. A right hand again from Gilbert. Gilbert there being advised by his corner to jab and then counter with the right hand. And that's exactly what he's doing. That left hand and then the right hand that is coming over there. Musa again, you see Musa head shaking there again with another straight right. A left, a right, a left and a right. And Musa back against the rope there, taking some heavy punches. And Musa against the rope there. He needs to come off there, right, glancing right to the side of the head of Musa. A right from Musa, a right from Gilbert, a left, a right again to the air. And Musa is up against the rope and Gilbert applying pressure here. And Musa is mercilessly being beaten up here in the last round here against a stinging right hand from Gilbert. And it's standing 8 count, so it's the third standing 8 count for Musa. Musa totally exhausted. 10 seconds remaining. And that's the end of the bout. And what a good performance here from Dylan Gilbert. Showed class, showed technique, showed punching power. And Musa definitely will have to go back to the drawing board and try to correct some of the mistakes that was made here tonight. And one of them is that he tried so much to protect the upper body, his face, but he left the midsection open where Gilbert took full advantage and took the win out of Musa. So as we await the final decision, we already know the outcome. Dylan Gilbert winning this bout over Musa from YTC. So it's official, the winner by TKO, Dylan Gilbert from Sun City Gym. So congratulations to Dylan Gilbert. Maurice. Musa, definitely. We have seen Musa before, and we know that this is not one of his better bouts. And I am sure that he is going to agree with us. So we get set for bout number 2. I must say that Crystal Thomas seems to be a pretty fit young lady. Rodney carrying quite a lot of weight. It's going to be interesting to see what condition Rodney is in. But from all indications, I think this is going to be a slugfest. Normally, that's what we see in this weight in amateur boxing. And that's the start of this, the first female bout. And we see there Thomas, a right from Thomas, a left. A good right from Thomas. A right again from Thomas. A good right from Rodney, yeah. And so Thomas is not going to have it all easy pickings here, and the crowd has certainly come to life. But a couple shots to the head of Thomas, and how quickly things can change in a boxing ring. Thomas again. A lot of movement there from Thomas. A right from Thomas. And I don't think that this bout is going to go past the first round, because it's already 2 standing 8 counts. So the third one will definitely be the end of the road for Rodney. Swinging left there from Thomas there, being called by the official for slapping. Good movement there from Thomas. And a swinging shot there from Marta. And Marta is coming, and that's the end of the round. Well, Marta might not win the battle, but she is winning the applause of the supporters. Definitely, she did caught Thomas here on the stroke of the bell. So I really thought that Thomas would have ended the bout in the first round, but Rodney came back there nicely, and definitely, if we didn't get some action in the first fight, we definitely getting some action here in the second bout. So maybe that was the motivation that Marta Rodney needed to really turn things around. So it's left to be seen what is going to happen here in round number 2. So it's Marta versus Thomas. Thomas there being called for right there from Thomas. But Marta is standing still and taking the punches. And she's Thomas needs to be careful that she doesn't get arm weary. A right from Thomas. And some swinging shots there from Thomas. So, just as I was saying, Thomas seems to be running out of gas, and Martha is coming in with some lefts and rights, and, definitely Martha is growing in confidence here. Thomas comes in with a right, but it's hard to move Martha. Martha is just coming in there. So definitely Martha is taking the punches, but she is giving. Thomas showing signs of tiredness here. And it's Martha. Martha again backs Thomas up against the rope. And it's some lefts and rights. And a right from Martha. And it's another standing Ekong there. And that's the end of the second round here. And Martha coming back nicely, although showing some signs of tiredness there is Martha. But Thomas seems to be completely exhausted. Cannot even stand straight in her ring. But lots of excitement. Not much boxing skills we're seeing here, but Martha definitely taking the punches from Thomas and dishing out some of her own. And it's going to be a close bout here in the third round. And I think that if I was a betting person, I would give Martha Rodney the edge so far, because all she needs is another standing 8 count, and she can walk away with the victory. Third and final round. Remember, this is the 2015 National Championships from the Cosmic Gym in Marbella. Thomas exhausted, and Martha comes in, and she backs Thomas up against the rope, and she's throwing punches. Some is missing, some is connecting, and Thomas is not responding. Thomas cannot even move, and it's Martha Rodney comes in there with a right hand, hits Martha with a right. Martha is exhausted too, but she is definitely not giving up. A right from Martha, and Thomas is going to get another standing 8 count, and this definitely should be it here. I don't think that Crystal Thomas can continue, and that's the end of this bout. Martha Rodney showing great guts, showing a great stamina, I would say. She took everything that Thomas had to offer, and she came out victorious. So at the end of the third round, Martha Rodney walking away with the victory here over Crystal Thomas. And Crystal, as I said earlier, looked the fitter of the both boxers, but Martha Rodney definitely showed the stamina that is needed, and coming out victorious. Well, both boxers are in the middle of the ring, and it's just a formality. We already know that Martha Rodney winning this encounter by TKO over Crystal Thomas.
Red corner. I go with the introduction first with the red corner from YTC,
As we continue the action here from the Cosmic Gym, we have bout number 3, and that's in the 56 kg open. In the red corner, we have Kareem Briggs of YTC, and in the blue corner, Anthony Joseph of World Class. Now, we have seen both boxers previously in 2014, and we know that young Joseph is a very talented boxer. Briggs of YTC, has shown that he can be competitive, but I'm not sure if he is in the same bracket as Joseph, who definitely, for a young boxer, is very accomplished. You can see Joseph physique is built, a strong young man. So as we wait for the bell to start this bout number 3. And that's the start of the third bout here. Briggs in the red and Joseph in the blue. A lot of movement there from Joseph, using the ring nicely. Briggs are right there from Joseph, but so far Briggs, good defense there by Briggs. He blocks the left hand from Joseph. Both boxers' guards held pretty high. Good defense there again from Briggs. Some good head move, a good right hand to the midsection there from Joseph. Joseph throwing that jab, just as we saw Dylan did in the first bout. Sticking that jab, there is Joseph coming in with the right hand, but a lot of the punches are being blocked there by Briggs. Briggs there being told by the official to box. A right hand again from Thomas. So we definitely seeing the skill and the ability there of young Thomas. Anthony Thomas in the blue goes into the midsection. Sticking that jab there is Thomas. Sticking that. You see the head of Briggs there being rocked by a punch from Thomas. Thomas sticking that jab, keeping Briggs guessing. You can see Thomas here with that right hand cocked there, just waiting. Some good body shots there from body shots there from Briggs. And that's the end of the first round. And Briggs again, as I said earlier, one of the better and most talented boxers, and showing great skill here. Briggs, on the other hand, didn't do much in the first round. Didn't throw much punches either. And he will have a lot to do in the second and third round. Briggs there being coached by Ronstal Dupwell. Dupwell, one of the national coaches. So he definitely be getting some good advice from Dupwell. And the vice president of the Trinidad and Tobago Amateur Boxing Association, and also a coach, Ronald Cox, is in the corner of Thomas. So Thomas from World Class Boxing Gym and Briggs from the Youth Training Center. Round 2 in progress. So we see Briggs there coming out a little bit quicker here in the second round, actually chasing and backing Briggs up against the rope, but Briggs evades nicely, and now it's his turn. That's Briggs to stalk and apply some pressure on Briggs. But Briggs in the second round here, a lot more eagerness in his punches than in the first round. How long will it last? Because Thomas is definitely, some good body shots there from Briggs. From Thomas, that's it. Thomas goes downstairs and then come upstairs. So once he hits the middle section there and that hand drops, he connects to the head of Briggs. A right from Briggs as he comes off the rope there on Thomas. Jab, a number of jabs to the head, followed by some good body shots, a good right, a second good right, and that's going to warrant an 8 count. So we saw a barrage of punches there from Thomas, and Briggs should come off the rope. He's definitely not doing himself any good there by staying on the rope. Connects to the face of Thomas. Sticks the jab out there is Briggs, but it's a bit short as Thomas backs him up against the rope with some good punches to the middle section. Briggs punches lacking power. A straight right hand from Briggs and from Thomas. Thomas backs Briggs up against it, and he's going to, if he doesn't come out there shortly, he's going to, and a swinging left to the side of the face there from Thomas. As he continues to pound the midsection, he goes straight up the middle there on Briggs. A right from Thomas there. A right again from Thomas. As a good stiff left to the midsection. A right to the midsection. So Anthony Thomas punches a right to the head and a right to the midsection. And I don't think that Briggs will be able to withstand a stinging right hand to the side of Briggs' face to end the second round. So just as what we saw in the first fight with Dylan, we are seeing it here with young Anthony Joseph. Definitely putting quite a few punches to the midsection there of Briggs. Viewers, my correction, I was saying Thomas, but it's actually Anthony Joseph. So my apologies. But Joseph, as I said, definitely a good young prospect there. A lot of power in those punches, a lot of power. And it's going to be interesting to see if Briggs could withstand more of those punches that is being leveled at his midsection. So far, Anthony Joseph definitely on top in this bout. And that's the end of the bout. I think the corner of Briggs have seen enough, and definitely doesn't make sense subjecting their boxer to more punishment. So that's the end of bout number 3. Anthony Joseph winning by technical knockout. So a good performance here by Anthony Joseph. Good sportsmanship there, and that's bout number 3. Anthony Joseph will advance to the semi-finals and finals, which comes off right here on Sunday. Remember, this is day 1 of the Trinidad and Tobago Amateur Boxing Association Championship. Most of the boxers here will be on show tomorrow and Saturday as they advance to the finals on Saturday. Again, if you are now joining us, this is Axe Television Network, the Trinidad and Tobago preferred station for amateur boxing, as we continue to bring you the action here in 2015. Well, we have come to the end of the first night of boxing here at the Cosmic Gym. Very interesting night. We saw some good performers, none so than the last bout there with Anthony Joseph. So as we leave you from the Cosmic Gym, remember Axe 25, the official station for the Trinidad and Tobago Amateur Boxing Association, bringing you all the action from the 2015 National Championship. So goodbye and be safe.